I'm moving on, moving on. Got the open road ahead of me, chasing highway lines to get to my dreams. Moving on, moving on. I don't know where I'm going, but I ain't there yet. Let this heart of mine be the GPS. Moving on.
Welcome to 1 Million Mile Road Trip. I'm Tommy.
And I'm Adina. Today we're going to share with you the differences that we have found between a gas RV and a diesel RV for maintenance. So we have friends, RV America, who are also in a gas RV, and we're in a diesel RV. We've traveled with them many times, and so we've reached out and asked them would they give us their information so that we could put theirs up against ours. And this is what we found. And this is from the original
RV America.
That's right.
And if you subscribe to our channel, click the little bell, you'll get our upcoming videos where we are planning and we are taking a summer trip with RV America to Nova Scotia. It'll be a great trip, a lot of good sights, a lot of funny times. So I can assure you, when me and Danny get together, we have a lot of funny times. So be sure to subscribe and like our channel, and you can click the little bell and you'll get all the upcoming videos.
So we stayed with RV America in Tennessee at some Tennessee campgrounds, and if you want to go back and watch some of those shorts and those videos, it's a whole lot of fun. You never know where you're going to end up when you ride with Lynn driving that new Jeep.
Okay, now this video, which we're going to cut over to some of the different things on it, we're just going to give you some hardcore facts about it, and we're going to talk about why we chose the diesel RV as opposed to the gas RV, and if you're full-time or if you're partly full-time. Okay, as you can see in this photo, this is how our RV does in the front. The generator pulls out in the front for easy maintenance, and you can, if you want to change the oil or the filters, but with our generator, the way you do on a maintenance, and I let the pros do it because we have a warranty and I need to show the warranty company that I am maintaining the RV. They changed the oil, they changed the air filter, they changed the fuel filter, and they even flush the radiator, not every single time, but occasionally, just to make sure they don't have any particles in there. Also, it has a spark arrestor as a part of the diesel engine. It has our RV has a 10 kW diesel generator, and it has a spark arrestor. And the way they do it, the way it's explained to me, they take out the spark arrestor, put the diesel engine generator on under load, like maybe all 3 air conditioners, and it actually blows all the carbon and soot out of the bottom of the engine through that spark arrestor. But here's a generator on the side of the RV, just like some of them have, and it's even more confined, I think, than mine does. At least mine, you can pull it out and work on it. I don't know. This may be all fully accessible from the outside. I don't know. But this is also a diesel engine that's in like a Class C or whatever. It's hooked directly, the fuel source is hooked directly to our tanks. And I wanted to tell you about it. Last time I had my generator put, like, the maintenance done on the generator, I wrote down on the actual sheet how many hours I had, and it was 325 hours on the generator. Now it's at 420 25, so I'm going to need to do the generator maintenance. You want to do that every 100 hours, what they recommend. Now, as you can see, I don't know if you can see on this paper or not. I tried to take a picture of it, but you may not see it. We paid, last time we had the generator service, we paid $171. Now I've talked to them and they say it runs about $250 to $300. So it has went up because of fuel and just everything. Now this was back in, this one actually happened, I believe we did it in 2022 for the generator because we didn't have many hours on it. The actual oil change, the way I do it is I have them change the oil, the fuel filter, the water fuel separators, and have them look at the lube the chassis, and I also have them examine the hole underneath. They look at the airbags under the front of the RV because it runs on an air ride, and they look at they examine the underneath of the coach just to make sure that we don't have something major that I'm overlooking, and it's a good peace of mind. Now, you figure it's going to cost, if you have the generator service and the currently, I just checked the other day, the generator service and the engine service with all the different things that they do on that, it's going to run just shy of $1,000, just around there. However, I don't have to have the generator service but every 100 hours, and the oil change, fuel, water fuel separators, fuel filter, that sort of thing. I don't have to have that done from about every 15,000 miles. I try to do it every 10,000 miles just to be on the safe side, because you never know, how your engine's going to act under certain situations. If you drive out in the Colorado mountains like we were, there's a lot of heavy pulling of the engine, diesel engine, up and down the hills and everything. So I try to get it done every 10,000 miles. But if they say you can go 15 or even 20,000 miles, I would not push it to 20,000 miles, but that's what they say. Now, there is a huge difference I found out from RV America, our good friends, that we met out in Ohio at a campground, and we became very, very good friends. And they sent me some paperwork on what they have for their engine getting service, and it is a huge difference. But I'm going to tell you what the big difference is in the long run and why we chose the diesel over the gas. Although I had no idea that, I would have thought that it'd be 3 or 4 times what they had paid for service. Last time they had it serviced. Okay, so Danny from RV America, the original RV America, sent me this in the email, and they told me what they had it serviced, what they had their engines, their costs, and I was shocked that they could get it done this inexpensive. $49 for the oil change at their local tire store, and I'm assuming that this is like their fuel filter and other things also, or maybe not. And also they had their generator serviced at a commercial vehicle store, and they charged them $79. But they also did their generator and oil change, had it done at another place for $49. So amazing to me that they could get it done so cheap. But I would probably guess that they have to have at least their oil changed every 5,000 miles, maybe 3 to 5. But even that, even if you had it done every 3,000 miles, that's incredibly incredibly inexpensive. There are definitely some benefits to having gas engine for that, for maintenance for the diesel generator and the engine. However, the biggest thing that would cost, I think the biggest difference in a gas engine and a diesel engine, and why we chose a diesel engine, is longevity. If you are full time, your diesel engine, if you take care of it, get the proper oil changes in it, change the fuel filters, change the water fuel separators, change the air filters, which I just had the air filter changed, and it was over $200 to change the air filter and put it in, because it is huge. It's mounted on the up on the side of the engine. Have to go in from the outside of the RV through a panel. And if you change the transmission fluid, you have it changed, which we just had it also changed. And we actually had the transmission fluid, the air filter changed, filters changed, and everything, and it ran right at $1,200. So it's amazing how much money it seems like you can spend on maintenance of this diesel. But the transmission fluid, you don't have to get changed, the filters and everything, until you have it. You have it done once, like we did here, about 35,000 miles, and then it could be as much as 70. The next one is around 70,000 miles, so it's a good ways up there. Your air filters, it does have a little gauge on the back of the engine that shows when the best time to change it. On a gas engine, you could theoretically have to rebuild it every 200,000 miles, 150 to 200,000. It's unlike a car. You're going up hills. You're doing a lot of strain and on this RV. Plus, the RV is not meant to drive full time. It's not. Even a diesel is not meant to drive full time. A diesel engine, however, should last you 500,000 to 750,000 miles before you have to do a rebuild on it. I had a friend that had a diesel truck he used commercially, had 1 million miles on it, and he probably had as many running, sitting there idling in truck stops and stuff, so he could have had even 2 million miles on it before they had to do a major overhaul on there. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And we'd appreciate if you share the video also. It helps the YouTube get more of our videos out. So I hope you have a great day, and we hope to see you out there on the road.